So for this week, the album that we are going to be discussing is for recreational use only, the brand new album by Blake Shelton. So for recreational use only is the 13th studio album by American country singer Blake Shelton. It was released on May 9th, 2025. After the success of Pour Me a Drink, his collaboration with Post Malone, Shelton says it lit a fire under him to start working on this album. All right, Eric. Another country album. Two in a row.
Two in a row.
Although I do have my reservations about last week's Eric Church album, but technically two country albums in a row. Your thoughts on this new one by Blake Shelton?
You know what? I quite like this one. I liked it because his last album, which I actually had up here, Body Language, it just felt too like auto-tuney. And it was almost like too like they had a lot of pop elements thrown in there and in the sense of like the mixing portion of like pop music.
Okay.
Which is kind of just very too crisp, whereas country needs to sound a little bit raw, right? And twangy, right? So I always liked Blake Shelton. He's had some great songs, like Boys Around Here, like probably one of my favorites by him. What else does he have? I can't think of it right now. I should have wrote it down. But it was like he has a song about like his like drinking buddy, right? Like your drinking buddy that you always go out drinking with, and it's awesome. He's just able to hit like just fun parts of country, and that's what I like about the genre. So this album has definitely paid homage to that. I did like there was a lot of like I consider Blake Shelton like the dad of country music, and the reason is because he has like almost like dad jokes in his songs.
He does, yes.
So like track number 8, Don't Mississippi, right?
Oh my god!
And
it took me 3 or 4 listens to realize what the title actually meant. I was like, this is so stupid once I realized it.
That's a dad joke right there. So hard because I was like, this is amazing. I was thinking of you, and I actually listened to it for the first time because I'm like, you are the Don't Mississippi of beer. Like, don't miss a sip of your drink, right? But it's spelled Mississippi like this, like the I did like the hit single on this. I actually love Texas, and it pays homage to one of the old I should have wrote this down too.
I know what you should talk because he mentions it in the lyrics, right? George Strait. Yeah.
Is your ex is in Texas? So it kind of plays off that, which is kind of cool. The song that he does with Gwen Stefani, so well done. It's probably the best song on this album. But it is country. It is a fun album. Was All of My Love.
Okay.
And the reason is because it sounds exactly like Parallel Lines by
Interesting.
Keith Urban.
Okay.
But the way Keith Urban sings the song, like it still has the but then he comes in with he does redeem himself there. But I was listening to this thinking that because the way when I listen to an album, I have it like so it right. So I thought it was playing Parallel Lines by Keith Urban, And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
That's hilarious
We're
because
actually still on.
All of My Love is the only song with writing credits by Blake Shelton. Yeah. That's the only song he
Really?
has writing credits on.
Really?
That's
No
hilarious.
way. Oh, man.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. No, I definitely agree. This is it's a more fun country album. Less serious. Obviously, there's like the ballads, which were like a bit more serious, but it was still good storytelling, I feel like. One of my favorite songs on this album is Let Him In Anyway, which is it's such good storytelling, which is what country music I feel like should be. But essentially the concept of that song is like he had a buddy die, and he wasn't a good Christian, so he's not going to go to heaven, but he's basically praying to God to like let him into heaven because when he dies, he wants to see his buddy in heaven. Like the concept itself is just like, oh, that's actually like really poetic.
It is very poetic. I can understand, okay, they could be an asshole, but that it's like they're actually deep down a nice guy, right? And it's not everybody has seen him.
So like I really like that story, and there's like great story. Even Texas, I was like, oh, that's like a really cool like storytelling element there. Stay Country or Die Trying. I like the song. It's so country.
It's
country
to a T, like just.
But at the same time, as corny as it was, I know, like listening to it, I was like, there's for sure, like they're trying to make it corny. Like they're just bringing in all of the things because, like even the lyrics, it's making fun of itself. What's the line? Where your buddy and your boats both got the name John. Like, okay, like you're obviously playing into the tropes of it.
Yeah.
So like I wasn't rolling my eyes on that song because like that is the joke of the song, that it is ultra country.
And that's what I love about Blake Shelton is he loves who he is. He doesn't need to prove anything to anybody. He just comes out and he's like just the ultimate dad.
And then the Gwen Stefani song "Hanging On," I thought that was a great duet. I normally don't like their duets for whatever reason, but I thought this one was really good. I really liked it.
Not even their Christmas song?
I don't know. Like, what is this shit?
It is like the #1 song in the world.
What is this
it's so catchy. I disagree with you. I think it's a good song.
It's like the Mariah Carey song. It's just like, oh, what is this garbage? It's so cheesy.
That's what Christmas songs should be, though. They should be just extremely cheesy.
Yeah.
But yeah, the dad of country is, and I just love how he is cheesy, and that's what he is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
But I like, as much as I liked the ballads, I think the real highlight of this album are the upbeats country. I don't know, not quite honky tonk, but like like the stereotypical country songs that are more upbeat on this album, like Cold Can, Don't Mississippi. Like those are like, I think, the highlights of this album, because you could really get into if you can embrace the cheesiness of it, I think you'll enjoy this one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, Don't Mississippi, when the first few listens, it did not register for me. I was just like, what the fuck is this lyric? Why? It's not like even grammatically correct. Like it doesn't make any sense. And
Don't Mississippi. It's like a play on, it's like a pun.
I know.
Right?
And then I realized it after like the third or fourth time. I was like, oh.
So this is, I'm gonna say the lyrics to the chorus of this song, just so that the listeners that aren't watching the visual. So the chorus is, so don't Mississippi, don't waste a drink. Oh, sorry, hang on a second.
It's so stupid.
So it says, so don't Mississippi, don't waste a drink. Turn on the tipsy if you don't want to think about how she's been, where she is, why she's got to be like this, what she doing, and who she been doing it with. Just tip the whole bottle all the way back. A gallon of tears ain't worth an ounce of Jack. And Jack isn't Jack Daniels, everybody.
Yeah.
So it's literally about a song about a guy who probably recently broke up with a girl, and she's out gallivanting around, and you're just still wallowing in the breakup. So it's like, just don't Mississippi, just don't Mississippi of your beer or whatever drink you're drinking.
It's so cheesy, but I don't know.
It just fits though.
Yeah, it did fit. So I was like, I think you're playing really into it, and it's not being like serious about it, which is what drives me up the wall about a lot of country when they're like, I'm a genius and this is art, and I'm like, no, this is like the cheesiest shit I've ever heard.
See, and there's a point to that, like, because I feel like some songs, like I would use the artist as an example, like Chris Stapleton, and a newer artist, they'll come out with a song like their cover of whiskey, that whiskey song. What the fuck is it called?
Tennessee Whiskey.
Thank you. So they come out with that, and it's like a serious rendition of the song, right? Yeah. So, or then he does have ballads that are just like, this is a real country song, and this is real art. But I understand what you're saying, right? Like, it's like coming out with like the Who Let the Dogs Out of country music and thinking it's art.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. But yeah, I thought it was a good album. I liked it a lot. The one complaint I would have about this album is that it felt a bit disjointed when I was listening. Like, I don't know why this is an album. They could have just been singles, if you know what I mean. Like, there was no through line to this album. Each of the songs technically, in my mind, could have just been standalone. Like, Stay Country or Die Trying had nothing to do with like Let Him In Anyway or Heaven Sweet Home or any of the songs, right? Like, it could have just been a playlist. So from an album perspective, it was like, you literally could just jump into track 7 or track 11 and be like, oh yeah, this is the beginning of the album.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I get what you mean.
So that'd be my one complaint about it.
I would have to agree with you. It definitely was kind of like the songs didn't really have a place. It was kind of just like, oh, here's a list of songs that I actually had just laying around.
Yeah.
So that's what it felt like.
Yeah, even the closer years, I was like, that's not really a closer song. And then it goes back to Stay Country or Die Trying. I'm like, that could have been a closer song, but use it as the intro to the album. So like,
it definitely didn't feel like there was any like motivation or effort in arranging the songs in an order that flowed well.
Yeah, I think it felt very much like, oh, these are the best songs I have. Here you go.
Right? Exactly. Yeah.
So that would be my one complaint about this album itself. It was just, it felt like a playlist rather than an album. Okay, Eric. Final thoughts, ratings. What are you going to give this one?
I thought this album was fun. However, I would agree with you on the aspects we discussed. I don't think that this is his best stuff that's come out, but he is good. Like, I love Blake Shelton. I will always like Blake Shelton. So I'm going to give this album a 7 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I didn't hate it, but it definitely, like, it makes sense when it was like, I played with Post Malone. I got like a spark to do this. So it was kind of just like, you know what, like, I want to release something, but it was more so fixated on the release rather than actually like making the album. Right.
Yeah. There wasn't a singular voice or a reason why this album exists. It's just, here's a bunch of songs that I enjoyed writing, or not technically not writing, but just recording and putting. Yeah. Surprisingly, I'm on the same page with you on this one, the 7. It's like, I didn't hate it. I thought it was fun. It's not groundbreaking or anything, but there are songs on here that like I really enjoyed, and like I didn't get bored of the album either. I just like through the whole week I was just listening to it. I was like, oh, this is a fun album to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And it's for recreational use only.
Okay. Here's another complaint. The title is stupid. The title, that's a terrible title for an album.
You think so?
Yeah, because it's I'm not serious about the music. It's for recreational use only. It seems like these are a bunch of B-sides, or like I don't really care about these songs, so here you go.
So I'm gonna give you some of the other albums that he's come out with, the names of them.
Like I really think this album title is horrible.
I actually don't mind it. That's what's funny. So his first album was The Dreamer.
Okay,
right?
fine, generic, but fun, yeah.
Second album, Blake Shelton's Barn and Grill. Barn, not bar. Barn.
It's fun.
Next one was Pure BS.
Okay, that's fine.
Then we have Startin' Fires, Red River Blue. And his Christmas album is Cheers, It's Christmas, but that's generic anyway.
It's very lazy. Okay.
Yeah. One of my favorite albums from him is Based on a True Story. And then Bringing Back the Sunshine, If I'm Honest, Texoma Shore, Body Language, and then this one.
Yeah, this is the worst out of all of the ones you just listed. Like those ones, like I believe is an album title. For recreational use only is like, this is a 3.
I don't know. I kind of like it. It's kind of like, I don't know. I understand what you mean. I feel like you're harsh on the title just because of the arrangement of the album, which
maybe.
I would agree with you.
Maybe,
right?
maybe.
But yeah.
All right. Yeah. 7 for me, 7 for Eric. Pretty good. It's a fun album. I would say it's just a fun album. It's worth a listen, but it's like not meant to be taken seriously, I would say.
No, definitely not.
All right. Next week. I mean, speaking of not taking things seriously, depending who you are, of course, but the album that we are going to be discussing next week is the brand new album by Jeff Goldblum and the Mildred Snitzer Orchestra, Still Blooming.
I need.
Jeff Goldblum back with another album, so I guess we need to talk about this one because
oh my god, they have featuring Ariana Grande, Scarlett Johansson. This is hilarious.
I don't know why this exists. Why does
it's one of those movie star projects, like, and as all of you listeners know, I am all in for a movie star that can play music. I don't know what it is. I just dig it. So,
but when did he have time to learn the piano this well?
He must have known this his whole life, and it was kind of just like because like look at Stephen Martin. Like banjo, look at his banjo skills.
Oh
like
God,
it's
he's
insane.
So good. Yeah, he's so good on the banjo.
Yeah. I remember he played, like he did an interview on Kelly Clarkson. Or was it Kelly Clarkson or was it somebody else? But it was a talk show, and they were like, so you can play the banjo? Like, how long have you been doing this for? It's like, oh, I've had this band for like years. And then he started playing, and they're like, holy fuck, like you're really good.
But anyways, Jeff Goldblum's new album from his band. We're gonna be discussing it next time, so that'll be for next week. All right, that's it. Another week done for the podcast. We're here at twitch.tv/the Crossroads Music Podcast. We will be switching the schedule to the Wednesday schedule for next week. So we'll be back on Wednesday at 10 p.m. ET, 7 p.m. PT. Here at twitch.tv/the Crossroads Music Podcast. Catch us on Spotify, Apple Music, all the places where you get your podcasts, and then YouTube, where all the album reviews go up. But that's it for us for another week. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and we will catch you all next time.